This is Red Pasquale with Affinity Lending Group. I'm here today with the Ramos family, Joel and Melissa Ramos from Paris, California. And we're here to talk about their experience with short payoff refinance solution, and specifically having done it with Affinity Lending Group. And you guys are not paid actors?
No.
Okay, great. I just want to thank you guys for being here today, first of all. And I got a few questions that I'm going to ask you. How did you guys hear about Affinity Lending Group?
I was actually doing a lot of research online, trying to figure out a solution to the issue that we were having with our mortgage. Our house was upside down, and we were going to an adjustable in April, and we needed something to help us. There was no way we were going to be able to make the new payment. So what I found online was something called the Hope for Homeowners program on the HUD website, and so I started just looking for people that would know something about it, and your guys' name came up, the Affinity Lending Group.
So what was it about your mortgage situation that prompted you to seek for help, or look for us on the website, the HUD website?
Well, pretty much it was going to adjust in April, so they were going to raise our mortgage, our interest rate to a higher percentage, which in turn is going to increase our mortgage payments. And what we were trying to do was just to keep it from going up, because we were having a hard time trying to adjust with our payments that we have now.
We've been trying to refinance for 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
But our house was upside down, and the last time I had tried to refinance was about a year ago, and our house was worth about $20,000, $30,000 less than what we owed, and nobody could help us. So I was just hoping for the best, and my mortgage company said that they would try to work with us when and if it adjusted, and they said they were going to have programs available, and to look for a letter in December. So December, a letter comes in the mail, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to help us. This is fantastic. And so I make the phone calls, and it was the same information that I had received in January, but the problem was they weren't going to help anymore. They said that they couldn't prove that we couldn't afford to make our home payment until it adjusted, and they couldn't tell us what it was going to adjust until a month before it adjusted. There was no way to plan anything, and there was no way to refinance. So, and then to couple that, our entire street foreclosed. We bought our house 4 years ago, brand new homes, all financed with Countrywide, and we are literally the only people left on the block.
The original owners of the house.
Every single house is foreclosed.
Yeah.
Now, when you got this information from your lender, and they really didn't offer any kind of relief as far as lowering your interest rate or lowering the principal balance, correct?
Not at all.
Okay. And you called around and you heard about the Hope for Homeowners program, and you did call several companies?
Yes, so how I found out about the Hope for Homeowners program was through Bank of America. I'd been frantically just trying to find somebody to refinance us, and I was calling a number of different banks, and Bank of America is the bank that we have. And they said, well, there is a program called the Hope for Homeowners. We're only helping people that have mortgages through Bank of America at this point, but you should try this website. So I called my bank, which is HSBC, my mortgage bank, and I said, have you ever heard of the Hope for Homeowners program? Are you guys participating in it? And they said, we are not participating in the Hope for Homeowners, but it's on the HUD website. And so I just got on the computer and just started trying to find as much information, and it happened so quickly. We'd been struggling for so long trying to find a solution, and once I found the information, you're just reading it, and you're thinking, gosh, this is fantastic. We can find somebody to do it. We tried everything before this, including loan remodifications. We tried everything we could find. All we wanted was to find somebody that would allow us to keep the same home with the same rate. We just wanted to stay in our house. Sure. And we couldn't, HSBC was not willing to do that at that time. They said that they weren't they weren't refinancing anybody at the time.
Now, it wasn't until you spoke to us that you heard about an alternative solution, which is the short payoff refinance.
Yes, we didn't even hear about that
Yeah.
until you guys mentioned it to us, and we were like, well, what's that? How do you work with that?
Sure.
Until you guys explained it to us, and we're like, well, we'll give it a shot. See what happens from there.
Your old mortgage balance was about $414, and your old mortgage payment was $33.73, and you had an adjustable rate of 5.875 and a second that was at 10.5%. It's about a blended rate of about 8%. And your new mortgage is actually $196,000.
Correct.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a savings of $218,000.
Yes.
Your new payment, your total principal, interest, taxes, and insurance is now $1,627.
Yes.
That's on a 30-year fixed rate, which is also assumable with no prepaid penalties, and that is a savings of $1,752.
Yes.
So actually, your payment is lower than the amount of money that you save.
Yes, we can make our mortgage payment in one paycheck now. We were having to make our mortgage payment in 3 paychecks before. That's how big of a difference this is for us.
Great, fantastic. Now, this short payoff refinance solution really is something that's pretty unique. It's different from a lot of the other solutions that was offered to you compared to a modification, compared to obviously a short sale, because your intentions was actually to stay in your home. We were able to do this for you. As we explained when we first talked on the phone, we had to meet certain criteria. One of which was your situation, you were not late on your mortgage. That's important. The second thing is that your bank does have to participate. We've only identified a select few banks that are participating at this time with this short payoff refinance. It is different from the Hope for Homeowners, but pretty much similar in what it's accomplishing. Perhaps even better, because there is no equity share for this particular solution. The other thing is that we still have to qualify, so your income does have to be able to qualify for your new mortgage payment. And definitely, we're glad that you guys were able to do that. And at this time, we accomplished this. We closed your transaction January 29th of this year. Was it just kind of hard to believe?
It was unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
To save that much money and to see half our mortgage gone, it was a big relief.
It was unbelievable until the papers were there and the notary was there, and I'm reading the papers, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I can't believe somebody would actually, this was possible. Are we really going to save all this money?
Would you say that this is something that you would recommend to your friends and family?
Absolutely. We already have.
Yes.
Well, again, I thank you for your time, and I wish you well, and definitely keep in touch. So if you guys want to contact us to see if this is something that is possibly a solution that we can offer you as well, you can look us up on the website at www.affinitylendinggroup.com. All one word, no space. Affinity, AFFINITY, lendinggroup.com. You can also contact us at 562-685-8159. That's area code 562-685-8159. And our office hours are Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And look forward to hearing from you. And until then, God bless, and give us a call.